In this video, I'm going to share with you one hack that I think will make a huge difference in building your reading habit. I know it did for me, and I've spent hundreds, if not thousands of hours watching content here on YouTube about how to build a reading habit, improve your reading comprehension, or remember more of what you read. But this is one thing that really made a huge difference and made me a much better reader. Honestly, I attribute it to a lot of the success that I've had in building my reading habit. You see, I've always been a super busy person. I'm 33 years old, I'm a dad, I have a full-time job, I do this YouTube thing, and there's a lot of different distractions that I have going on in my life, to include the same distractions that you probably deal with social media and all the other notifications that you get every single day. Not having enough time was always my argument to being able to be a reader. Anyone that I looked at that was successful was like, oh yeah, of course you have all this time now to be able to read all these books. But honestly, you've heard it, I'm sure, at this point, but if you just look at your screen time, you have time which you make time for. And so how do you fight back against all the distractions and chaos and stuff that's going on in your life? Well, it's going to require you to pour energy into it, right? And for me, the best thing was just like taking the smallest first step possible. And so what that has been for me is to have a book with you everywhere that you go. This is my Bible. I keep it in the floorboard of my truck. And right now, you know, I don't normally do videos like this here on my channel, but I'm on my lunch break right now, and I had my Bible opened up, and I'm like, this is something that I would really like to share with my audience here on YouTube. Now, your version of this might look like a physical book, and I strongly recommend a physical book if you can do it, or it might be something on your Kindle. Again, you have to be mindful of your own individual behavior, because as soon as you are on your, let's say you have the Kindle app on your iPhone and you're reading a book, and then you get a notification and you don't realize it even happens to you until you're like 10-15 minutes into scrolling and you're like, oh crap, I was supposed to be reading. So I think having a physical book and taking that with you everywhere that you go, you've probably seen people do this, or you've seen this done at some point in your life. You'll see people reading at the park or at the beach and things like that. But this has truly been like impactful for me, because it gives me that during my 30-minute lunch, like I have the opportunity to read a book now. And the first step to really building the reading habit is really adopting and building that identity of being the reader. And so even if you read for just 10 minutes, that's probably more than you read the day prior. And so just having that book there as an option creates an opportunity for you to be able to start working towards that. So instead of scrolling through TikTok or Instagram, pick up a book in your car while you're on your lunch break, or sitting at your desk, or wherever that's. It doesn't have to be in your car. You can go like to a park or wherever you feel like is an environment that just makes you feel good, because dopamine's part of this too, right? A lot of the reason why reading is difficult is because you're fighting back against things that give you easy, cheap dopamine, like social media, short form content, those types of things. So it's a lot easier to do that. And so reading is a skill just like any other skill out there. It just requires practice. And when you have a physical book with you, or you have that book and you're just taking that time to read, and even if it's just a little bit, you're out there swinging at the pitches that are being thrown at you, and you're gonna get better and better and better over time. And so you just have to practice. And if you're not ever given the opportunity to practice, then you'll never hit the ball. So that's all I got for you. Hope this was helpful. If you want to build a reading habit with audiobooks like I talked about earlier, click on this video next, because I think that video is going to help you out. And I'll see you in the next one. Keep learning, keep growing, keep going. I'll see you guys in the next one.